So I watched a 3-year-old unlock an iPhone faster than I can find my own front door key. No joke. This kid, my cousin's son, swiped through 3 security screens, opened YouTube, skipped the ad, and queued up a video. He's 3. He can't say spaghetti, but he can navigate a touchscreen like he's defusing a bomb. And honestly, I was impressed and also a little terrified. Because here's the thing. These kids, the iPad kids, they have skills, real skills. They can troubleshoot a frozen app. They can find the settings menu. My grandma still calls me to ask how to attach a photo to a text, and this toddler's out here running a whole digital empire from his high chair. But there's always a but, because while they're crushing it on the technology front, some other stuff is slipping, like talking to humans or sitting still or going outside, grass, the green stuff, the thing that exists beyond the screen. And look, I get why parents do it. I really do. You're at a restaurant, the kid is melting down like a candle in a furnace. You hand them a tablet, boom, silence, peace. It's like a magic off switch for chaos. It's convenient, it's effective. I'm not judging. If I had a screaming toddler and a glowing rectangle that made the screaming stop, I'd hand it over so fast my arm would blur. So yeah, when I have kids someday, I'll probably let them use screens too. I'm not going to pretend I'm some saint who's going to raise them in a cabin with no Wi-Fi. Be realistic. But there are going to be rules, because I do not want to raise a future Discord moderator. I'm sorry, I won't do it. I refuse to bring a child into this world only to have them grow up arguing about anime rankings in a server at 3 a.m. while their bedroom slowly fills with empty energy drink cans. My kid is going to go outside. My kid is going to touch grass daily. I will personally escort them to the grass and make them touch it. What's this, little one? That's nature. It's free. It doesn't buffer. And here's the part that actually worries me. The basic life skills, the stuff that everyone used to just know, like math, simple math. Okay, so I have to rant about this for a second. Bear with me. I was at the store, cashier, lovely person. There was a sign, 20% off. The customer in front of me wanted to know how much they'd save on a $60 item, and this grown adult cashier pulled out their phone to open the calculator to find 20% of 60. 20% of 60. I almost levitated, because that's $12. 12. You take 10%, which is just 6. You move the decimal, you double it, you get 12. It took me longer to be annoyed about it than it would have taken to just do the math. And I'm not trying to be that guy. I really am not. I use my calculator all the time. I'm not splitting a restaurant bill by hand like some kind of accountant from 1850. But there's a difference between using a tool and forgetting the skill entirely. There's a difference between let me calculate this complicated tip and what is half of 10. We've outsourced our brains to our pockets, and mostly that's fine. But every now and then your phone dies and suddenly you're standing in a parking lot unable to figure out if you can afford lunch. So here's where I landed on all this. It's not about technology being evil. It's not. Technology is incredible. These kids growing up fluent in it are going to do things we can't even imagine. The internet is a gift, but you need balance. You need the green stuff and the glowing stuff. You need to know how to send an email and how to climb a tree. You need to be able to find the cheapest gas using an app and also know how to talk to the human at the counter when the app breaks. You need a brain that works without a battery. So when I have kids, that's the deal. Screens, sure. But also dirt, also bikes, also failing at math out loud until it sticks. Also boredom, which is honestly where the best ideas come from anyway. 20% of 60 is 12, by the way. You're welcome. Now, go touch some grass.